Hey guys, so this video is for you all out there who are new to insurance or possibly already licensed and looking for a insurance sales career with Bankers Life, and a couple of things to consider before you jump in with both feet to make sure that the Bankers Life insurance sales career opportunity really is in your best interest. My name is David Duford, owner of Duford Insurance Group, where I train and recruit agents nationally to sell things like final expense, Medicare, and annuities, both face-to-face and over the phone. So the purpose of this training video on Bankers Life is not to disparage Bankers Life. They're a great company for the right agent. They sell a lot of insurance, and in some instances, maybe not all, but who can say every organization or sub-organization is perfect, do a good job of training their agents. However, just because that's the case doesn't mean they're going to be a good fit for you. So there's a couple of things here I want to point out before you jump in, just to consider before you decide whether Bankers Life is a good choice to move forward or if another one is as well. So first of all, the first thing you got to do in any organization that you join is assess the skill level of the agent recruiting you. Do they even sell insurance? It's hard to believe that there are organizations that will allow their brand new agents to recruit that have little to no experience firsthand selling. And despite what they say, the most important person in your agency, in your career in insurance sales, especially starting off, is your direct upline. Their ability to train you on the concepts of whatever product they're responsible for is going to be determining your success or failure rate, really. And imagine you learning how to do surgery from a doctor who's never done surgery before. It's ludicrous. So why would you learn how to sell insurance when somebody's never sold it before? So when you're looking at Bankers Life or any insurance organization, ask the agent recruiting you how long you've been selling. How many other people have you taught? How many successful people have you taught? And watch their reaction. A lot of what you can determine in the ability to work with this individual or this organization is going to be predicated on how they react. Are they angry that you ask that? Are they comfortable answering it? Are they honest? Do they sound like they're holding back? Use that to your best judgment, again, to see if the Bankers Life opportunity is really best for you. Number two, what's most important to you? Do you want to sell insurance or do you want to recruit? Again, certain Bankers Life organizations, offices are probably going to be more situated to one way versus the other. I don't know who's going to be this way. This is why you got to ask this question. But sometimes you'll join, and this is true for a lot of organizations, where the agency is more concerned about you recruiting people than you selling insurance. We call those insurance multi-level marketing organizations. They literally are drunk on the Kool-Aid, and they expect you to get drunk on the Kool-Aid with them about recruiting. My advice is to run the other way if you are not interested in immediately building an agency, because more likely than not, you will not also get the skills to pay the bills if you're trying to learn how to personally produce or sell insurance. So identify, is the focus on training or recruiting? Probably the best way to do that is to go to an opportunity meeting, see what they have to talk about, what matters to them. And if they talk to you about their fast Ferraris, their private Gulfstream jets, their wads of cash and big gaudy rings they wear, it's probably an insurance MLM you should run from. And then lastly, not so much a deal with bankers, but with all organizations, need to ask about releases, vesting, and non-competes. Let me go over this really quickly. These are kind of like contractual provisions that you should be concerned with before you join Bankers. Again, I don't know what they say in the contract. This is just general advice you should be concerned with. Releases aren't so much of an issue with Bankers. Maybe it is with another organization. Releases pertain to, can you move your insurance carrier to another agency? Bankers only lets you sell Bankers Life if you work with Bankers, so releases aren't an issue. But it might be if you're looking at an agency that, say, maybe you like Mutual of Omaha, but you don't end up liking the agency. Maybe you need to move it to another agency that does accomplish what you want, but they won't let you. The release is a very important provision. It allows you to move the company at any point. And if not, you're stuck with that agency whether you like it or not. Vesting, who owns the book of business that you write? That's vesting means ownership. If you leave Bankers, do you take that business with you? What if you leave a year and a half in because management changes or the direction of the company changes? Are those clients yours? Do you still get paid on this? You need to ask this and review the contract for it. And then lastly, non-competes. Sometimes this is a reasonable expectation. Can you contact your clients after you leave the organization? In my organization, if you join my agency, you can. They're your clients, but you also invest all your money into the leads. And I help people build businesses. They're not employees of my agency, so it's a little different philosophy or culture with me. So those are the things I would be concerned with when you join or look at joining Bankers. Ask these questions, and like I said, most importantly, see how they respond when you ask about how recruiting is, what the experience of the agent training you or recruiting you is, and then about releases, investing, and non-competes, and determine based on the reaction, do they sound like they're telling you the truth? Do they sound like they believe what they're saying is the right thing? Are they irritated or happy to tell you this? And use that to help you discern if it's a good fit for you or not. Hope you enjoyed this training video. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Certainly subscribe or like this video if you haven't already. I do lots of training like this on a regular basis. My name is David Duford. You can learn more about my agency above and below in the links you should see. And until next time, thanks for watching. See you next time.